I think it was really great to have baseball back at PNC Field. I think everybody was just waiting for some sign or sense of normalcy, and being able to bring live sports back to NEPA was a huge piece of that. You know, we're still kind of recovering from COVID and everything, and from everything that happened in 2020, but definitely after having a canceled season, being able to come back to the ballpark and have Rail Riders baseball at PNC Field was a huge deal in 2021. So I'm the Director of Community Relations. One of the biggest parts about my job is maintaining and building our relationship in the community. So with school groups, especially nonprofit organizations, community groups, civic groups, things like that. One of the hardest parts about 2020 and even into 2021, when you're limiting in-person events and you're limiting being able to be out in schools and be in front of people. We go a lot of places with the mask off, so a lot of the normal things that we would do in person and with large groups of people, like charity walk events that we hold here, those were all canceled or postponed or changed in some way. So a lot of my job had to, we had to see if we could change programs to make them, online or digital. If we could mask and social distance and change programs and events that way, or if we were just going to hold off and do them in 2021 or 2022. So it was a lot of sad times having to cancel events, but then it was also kind of an interesting challenge to try and change up what we do to see how we can best do it safely and with, all the health regulations and things like that during COVID. There was another element of it that was, I had to pivot from what we normally do. We normally do all these things in game, and then it was the needs of our community are changing. So I need to adapt and see however or wherever we can help the community in any way. For example, in 2020, while we didn't have baseball here, we still utilized the club level upstairs for multiple blood drive events. So we had the Red Cross here, and they were in a very, very desperate need for blood donations. So we held multiple blood drives, which is normally not something that we're able to do or usually do during a regular season. So that was some way that we were helping out the community while they were struggling in 2020. The whole season was kind of just a blur. So many things were different, and I feel like it went by super fast. Our off season in 2020 was, okay, we prepare for 2021. We have no idea what it's gonna bring. We need to do things as safely as possible, so we're just gonna keep going so that we're prepared for whenever, we get the okay and the go ahead. But that first game, like I said, it was a mixture of excitement, also some nervousness, because we knew we were welcoming fans back and we were really excited to have them back, but we didn't know how everybody was gonna react to, the new rules and protocols and things like that. But most of all, really excited to have baseball back and be able to watch baseball in person, and have our fans enjoy baseball as well. So it was a crazy day that went by a little too fast. The way that everybody kind of came together, and if we were shorthanded somewhere, people stepped in and took on multiple roles, so that a lot of the family kind of feeling that we have in the front office was really strong this year in a lot of ways. Seeing how everybody can come together for one common goal was great. This was kind of not the year for large group gatherings still, so we kind of learned how to work around that, and to do the best that we could. And I think everybody was just kind of excited, like I said, to have some sense of normalcy back with having baseball back, to get out and see people in person and be able to kind of step away from some virtual events. It also taught me to always think outside of the box. You never know what's going to happen, whether it's a pandemic or something in the community where the community's needs change, and that's where, as a community relations director, you have to always be on top of making sure that whatever you're doing is helping the community. Wherever the problem is or wherever the need is, that's where your focus should be. So it really helped teach me that in the past couple of years. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all of our wonderful fans for coming back in 2021 and supporting us. Even if you weren't able to come out to games, I'm sure you're excited to be able to come out in 2022, and you were supporting us from your home or wherever you're at. So it was really great to see all your beautiful faces this year, and to have you participate in things like our 50-50 raffle and kind of get back to a little bit of normalcy. Thank you for bearing with us through all the changes that we had to make. You know, we're doing this all for you, and we want to make sure that everybody is safe and healthy and well, so that we can all enjoy baseball for years and years to come. So thank you for everything.